Hi, this is Jake from Optimus Futures, and in this video, I'll be showing you how to create, how to manage, and how to save workspaces on the Firetip X trading platform. Now, if you aren't familiar with it, Firetip X is 100% customizable. Any widget or pretty much any feature you see on this platform is customizable in some shape or form. Now, the main customization comes into the fact that you can actually drag around and reorganize the platform's workspace to your liking. Right here, we are currently working within the default workspace, so of course it's going to be automatically organized for us. It's worth mentioning that you can continue and stay using this default workspace. If not, you're more than welcome to just at any time left click, drag, and hold one of the various widgets to organize it to your liking. Now, that being said, if you aren't too much of a fan of the default workspace and you'd actually like to create something or start something from scratch, you can always do so by heading to the menu button. This is a button located in the far top left-hand corner. It's 3 horizontal and vertically stacked lines. So you'll see that it looks like a little hamburger. The hamburger button, of course, does open up the menu. There are several things you can do within the menu. The main one we'll be focusing on for this video is workspaces, of course. So like I said, you may not be a fan of the default workspace, or you just want to create something yourself. To do so and to create any new workspace, you'll come under the menu button, come under workspaces here, and click on new. Now, you do have 2 options, and I'm not going to go over 2 of them or both of these too much into depth. They're pretty much the same exact thing. The only difference is with freeform, as you can see, it'll just kind of start laying out the widgets side by side or just kind of cascading them on top of each other. While on the grid stack workspace, it'll actually stack up almost like how I'm doing right now in just one vertical column, all your different widgets. So you may like this, you may not, but as you can see, it'll just continually stack them one on top of each other if you do choose the grid stack workspace. So just keep that in mind. We're going to stick with freeform for now because this is much more customizable and it's just a little bit easier to organize this way. So we can name this whatever we like. This is freeform workspace, so we can name this freeform demo. Now, the purpose of naming it is just merely organizational, just so you know what each workspace is associated with. We do have many customers that do trade either different asset classes or different type of markets, different exchanges, whatever the case may be. One trader may want to create a workspace for indices and then maybe also trade something for metals, something for agricultural. You get the gist. So now that we have our workspace, we can begin customizing it by selecting different widgets or just, different features and putting them on here. Once we do have something that we like, we can come back to the menu button up here, come down to save, and then of course this will save our workspace. Now, of course, we already did name this freeform workspace. If you want to change a name or make a new save off of this original or existing workspace, you can click save as. Just as Windows would do, this will just pretty much name or allow you to either name a workspace or overwrite an existing save. As you can see here, it is currently saved as freeform. Maybe we could either name this freeform 2 if we wanted to create an entirely new workspace. We can name this freeform 2 and hover over one of our old spaces and rename it to save changes. This is pretty much exactly working how a Windows save feature would work. So if you're familiar with that technicality, the same thing pretty much applies here. So of course you can rename it, save it, whatever you like. Once you click save, it'll automatically save it to that workspace. And of course you can do that over and over as many times as you want. If you want and you don't want to change a name or you don't want to overwrite an existing save, you can just click save and it'll update any changes you have. Now, as far as actually managing these, you can always delete them if you'd like. Simply come down to delete here. You can select as many as you like. You can select the one. It doesn't really matter. You can delete as you make. So if you ever make mistakes or you find yourself making too many work pages, you can always come in there and delete. We no longer have anything. As you can see with our open, the only thing we do have is what we're currently working with. I named this free save. So that pretty much wraps it up for actual workspace organization, creation, and management of your different workspaces. Firetip X makes it pretty easy and pretty intuitive to manage your workspaces and to create new ones. But if you do have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask them in the comment section below. As always, We do have our community forum also linked. Feel free to use that as a resource for you as well. There's existing Firetip content on there. Other traders have asked general trading questions, and you can start your own Firetip X questions if you do have them. Also, please don't forget to like the video. Subscribe for more Firetip X content and other futures trading content such as tips, strategies, podcasts, psychology videos, and much more. And as always, thanks for watching.